Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. This is just one final heads up that today is the final day of the Steam Winter Sale. The biggest or second biggest sale of the year. Really, it's 1A, 1B when it comes to this and the summer sale. These are the two biggest Steam sales of the year. It is coming to an end tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, so today is the final full day. And yeah, the Steam Winter Sale has had a lot of great deals, and I've done a lot of coverage of it. Honestly, this is, I feel, the most consistent coverage I've done of a Steam sale ever. Like, some of you guys probably found it comical how many videos I uploaded, but you know what? I feel like I did a fairly good job, and I seem to have gotten a lot of positive feedback on all of the content I uploaded. Got great views, a lot of new subscribers, and all that is obviously much appreciated. But as we are winding down this sale, today is the final day, so if you want to make any impulse purchases, I would obviously not recommend that. But if you do want to buy some stuff, obviously go ahead and look through the videos I've uploaded if those interest you. And there's a lot of good stuff to buy. I'll go over some of the best deals, or some of the deals that, you know, just throughout the sale have stuck out to me. They also did drop the Steam 2023 awards. I'll go over those in a separate video. You know, it's about what you would expect out of a Steam Awards catalog, and a lot of great games have been discounted heavily, so let me know what you guys ended up picking up. I saw a lot of great comments of people just being absolutely eviscerated this sale, which is surprising. Like, it feels like every year there's some new people that come into PC gaming, so a lot of it, while some of you guys do find my videos redundant, and I can definitely understand why, it's a lot of talking about the same games, because guess what? I am one man, and my palette of gaming only goes so far, and as I'm trying to play the new games that come out every year, it's hard to go back and widen and broaden my catalog of games that I've played in terms of games from years ago. It's just difficult to do when, you know, come the end of this month, my plate's gonna be full with Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Tekken 8, and then you're talking about Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play, a Grand Blue Fantasy, Persona 3R, and then it's just like, yo, juggling, you guys have to understand, juggling in older games in there and be like, yo, you gotta recommend this game, that game. It's very difficult for me to go back, and I try to go back and play some of those games, but you know, time is the one thing that is finite in this world. No matter what you do, time is always going to be finite. So it is what it is. My diatribe there over. But yeah, a lot of great deals available. Just want to highlight some of the deals that I think are the best. I think the best deal in this entire sale is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It is 90% off for $5.99. Like, if you don't have the 3 Mass Effect games, this deal is so insane. Maybe it's nostalgia speaking as well, because I like to think about BioWare at their absolute peak, at their absolute height, and that's where they were with Mass Effect 1 through 3. Look at BioWare these days. What was the last game they put out? Anthem, outside of the Legendary Edition, which is a remastered collection. Anthem, before that, Mass Effect Andromeda. Guess what? In the span of just, what, 4.5 years, they put out Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3. Look at what BioWare is doing these days. It takes 8 years for them to put out a game, and I get it, games are bigger than ever, but man, I would rather go back to the days where we were getting games at the caliber of Mass Effect, and they were coming out every 2 years, because that's what we had with the Mass Effect trilogy, and these games still hold up pretty well. Sure, Mass Effect 1 shows its age, ME2 still one of the greatest video games of all time, in my opinion, and ME3, atrocious ending aside, is still really good in its own right, and you're getting all 3 of those games in one collection, one Legendary Edition with all the DLC. It is just loaded for $6. Really, this is highway robbery. When I say a deal is highway robbery, sometimes it might be a little bit hyperbole. In this case, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is highway robbery. Some other deals, some of them I've mentioned, others I haven't. Chained Echoes is 25% off for $18.74. Still a hefty price point, but this is a great throwback JRPG. Really calls back to like Super Nintendo era JRPGs. Great story, great writing. I believe this was developed by one person, which is insane to think about. Whenever these games come out, that was developed by one person. Pretty remarkable in that regard. But yeah, great RPG here. Go check that out. Weird West is only $9.99. I loved Weird West. I thought this was a great game. Debut title from Wolf Studios, a studio that actually had developers and the co-creators of Dishonored and Prey, and they created this own studio, and they did this, you know, isometric, Weird West RPG. Weird West is Wild West with some supernatural elements thrown in there as well. What I really liked about this game is it had a lot of emphasis on decision-making, and decision-making with real consequences. There's games that have decision-making, but they don't have consequences to what happens in the game. Oh, in Weird West, your decisions have absolute consequences, and that makes it all the more enticing in terms of how you make your decisions. Risk of Rain 2, 50% off for $12.49. Pretty good co-op action title. Definitely a bit challenging, maybe damn near break a controller with this one as well, but great art style. If you get a couple of friends, check that out. Hi-Fi Rush, one of my favorite games of 2023. Not a deep discount, 25% off for $22.49 is available on Xbox Game Pass, of course, given it's a Tango Gameworks title, you know, published by Bethesda owned by Microsoft. A great marriage of an action game with a music rhythm title. You would think something like this would be hard to pull off, but man, did they do a phenomenal job with Hi-Fi Rush. And I truly hope, fingers crossed, that at some point we do get a sequel to this game, because it would be an absolute travesty if we don't get a sequel to Hi-Fi Rush, because this game came out of nowhere and it just took, I feel like, the early portion of the year by storm, and it was such a good game. And I was shocked by how much I enjoyed it, but $22.49 for that is great. Halo MCC for $9.99 is always going to be a good buy. You get a Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST for Halo 3, Halo Reach as well. $10 for that is a no-brainer. Of course, one of the best deals you're ever going to come across on any Steam sale. Dying Light, obviously an easy recommendation. The Definitive Edition is $9.99. Great game. Visuals are great. Parkour gameplay is really good. Techland did a phenomenal job of keeping this game updated for a very long time. And yeah, solid pickup there as well. DJMAX Respect V, Respect 5. A lot of DLC for the game, but the base game is $9.99. It has a lot of great tracks in the base game as well. I enjoy my music rhythm titles. And as you guys might know, as I've said before, when the world went to hell, this game was the game that I was knee-deep in, and I played a ton of it. So yeah, DJ Max, a good pickup there. Firewatch is 75% off for $4.99. Great narrative-driven title with an awesome art style. A little bit on the shorter side, but definitely a worthwhile game to play there. Final Fantasy XIII, I want to give that a shout because I did do another playthrough of that game at the latter portion of last year, and I had a great time with it. I saw somebody memeing on me for saying Final Fantasy XIII had one of the best battle systems in a Final Fantasy game. Dude, I love the Paradigm system. I thought the Paradigm system was awesome, and I just really enjoyed the game as a whole. I think Lightning's a great character. The rest of the cast ain't as strong, but yeah, I think FF13's a good game. Is it blow away? No, the linearity obviously is an issue, but given when I grew up and FF13 came out, people hated this game, and I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as people said it was. In fact, I think it's a pretty good game, and one of those games that every, you know, decade, I'll probably go back and give another playthrough of, because the battle system, I think, is so great. And then Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, 80% off for $9.99. I'm a homer for Digimon, grew up with it, and this collects 2 games, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, one collection at $10. Great deal, and great turn-based JRPGs here. Pretty decent stories as well, and if you're a fan of Digimon, you're going to enjoy it. And if you're just a fan of monster collecting RPGs, obviously you're going to enjoy it from that standpoint as well. But that is going to do it for me. Again, winter sale is officially wrapping up. Today is the final full day of it. Let me know what you guys picked up, if you plan on picking anything else up, and if you picked nothing at all up, yo, thumbs up for you, because you probably have a crazy backlog, and why add even more games to it? But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.